Hi everyone. I'm so sorry I didn't do the Divine Feminine energies for last week. I think that everything was so heavy that I didn't really want to project into the reading what was going on with me, even though I kind of feel like it was a collective thing. It was a collective Divine Feminine feeling that was going on. A lot of karmic patterns played out, a lot of karmic endings and new beginnings are happening. I feel like I've kind of pulled back from my divine masculine, but I've had to in order to, like, I've disengaged, I guess. Still in contacts, but I've disengaged just because really needing to ground myself. And as I said to him, I need to glue my pieces back together after a lot of karmic things played out in the last couple of weeks. So first I want to say the soulmate readings by sign, the twin flame soulmate readings by sign, are available on my website for purchase. I am doing those where you'll have to purchase them because it does take extra time, and I don't have a lot of extra time, and I know a lot of people have been asking to have me do the energies by sign. So, and the way that the reading goes, it's the same way that I do the divine masculine reading, where I look into their headspace, their heart space, their environment, and then the energy between the two of you. So it's actually looking at your soulmate's energy and then the energy between the two of you. So look for your sign, your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or Venus. And you also have the option to either get each individual sign, or you can buy the whole playlist together, which may be cheaper when it comes down to it, because you can look at, all of your, anyway. Okay. So, yeah. And let's see. So Uranus is going retrograde, along with the solar eclipse in Leo, the new moon on August 11th, and Uranus goes retrograde on August 9th. Uranus will be retrograde along with other planets are still in retrograde. Uranus will be retrograde until January. Uranus is already a planet of chaos and rearranging things, restructuring, evolution. It's like the tower energy, right? Doesn't have to be necessarily bad, but it doesn't always feel really good. When Uranus is retrograde, we have to be ultra aware of, things will kind of flip upside down. Like if you're an introvert, you may be more extroverted in the next 6 months or 5 months. If you are somebody who, really likes to get out and do things and be with friends and stuff, you may feel more pulled to be more of a homebody. It's just an energy of kind of like flipping things upside down. And we have to have this energy do things like this to us because it's almost like looking on the other side of a coin, seeing the other perspective, and I feel like within the next 5 months, there will be a lot of changes and a lot of differences that are going on. So let's look and see what the divine feminine energy is going to be from August 6th, which is Monday, to August 12th, which is next Sunday, I believe. Yeah, August 12th is next Sunday. So let's see Mercury retrograde, please bear with me. That's why I wanted to get like all of the August readings done. I still did it during Mercury retrograde, but yowza, lots of stuff going on, right? Oh, okay. So we got 2 cards that flew out. Let's see what the healing energies are. Success and growth, which is the 8 of Wands, and share the love, which is the 3 of Cups. So I feel like a lot of divine feminines are really being very communicative and even like moving in forward directions, possibly getting together with their soul tribe and feeling that, feeling their soul tribe, feeling like they need to be with their soul tribe, right? Let's shuffle these really quick. I don't know why I felt like I needed to, but I do. So we're going to shuffle really quick. A lot of communication, a lot of quick movement, but it's all in the name of coming together, all in the name of love and sharing the love. You could be, if you're a divine feminine that kind of has a platform like this, I feel like there's going to be somebody, either you're going to watch somebody like me, who's a healer on YouTube. There's just going to be a lot of divine feminine community. I feel like there's going to be a lot of divine feminine community kind of coming together and sharing all of our stories, sharing our aspects, really needing to kind of be one with each other this week. And I feel like that's where the healing will be with the divine feminine, is through communication and through like get-togethers and just being with your tribe, being with your people. Seven of Wands and the Death card. So if you're feeling kind of guarded right now, it's because, you know, I feel like you're kind of trying to stop things from ending, you know, like there are some things that need to transform. There are some things that need to end and transform in your life. Don't stop that from happening. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Or you have an earth sign or the divine masculine. You're kind of like what I said, that I'm kind of doing. And this is what, like, I'm not trying to project my energy into this reading, but it's kind of what I'm doing. I don't really have my guard up, but I am being very cautious about what I share. Because I'm, you know, trying to rebuild on some things that I need to do. Like, my attention isn't focused directly on my divine masculine right now. And so a lot of you could be feeling that as well. And it's because, yeah, Page of Cups, the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands. There's a very real need to go in a new direction that's going to be fulfilling for the divine feminine right now. I feel like if you're recognizing that this relationship or this connection with your divine masculine is needing to transform into something that's more stable and more balanced and more grounded, like an earth energy, the divine feminine are realizing that in order for them to have this fulfillment, they need to give it to themselves, but also that they need to do something new in their life to get to this, right? Because we do have two pages here. And to me, like the Page of Cups to me is like, could I just get more, like I just want to be fulfilled in life. Could I get more fulfillment? Right? And needing to go off on your own, start your own journey, fill up your own cup. And I do feel like you'll be getting messages along the way. With the Page of Wands, I do feel like there are messages coming to you. You're listening for messages. And maybe your divine masculine is messaging you. But I feel like more than anything else, the divine feminine is really listening to her soul tribe this week. And communicating back and forth with her soul tribe this week in order to gain clarity in the direction that she needs to go to for fulfillment. For emotional abundance and fulfillment. Right? So let's clarify. Let's see what the Seven of Wands is for the divine feminine. Seven of Wands. What are you being guarded about? I don't even really feel like it's guarded. I feel like you're kind of defending yourself. You're like standing up for yourself, standing up for your energy, standing up for your place, your peace of mind. Seven of Wands. Four of Wands. Okay. Getting that stability, that happy home. And wanting to find that grounded stability, you know? And this isn't even just being in a happy relationship. This is like fighting for your right to have your own stability with your own family. You know, like if you have kids or you know, whatever, like really kind of standing up for what you deserve and want and getting your happiness through that. And with the Death card, there has to be some kind of evolution with this. You could also be really defending, wanting to have this stable ground with your divine masculine too. But for some reason, I feel like the divine feminine is having to defend her home or her environment, or creating boundaries even in order to gain this safety and security and feeling even safe and secure within herself, the Star. Yeah, things have to transition in order to heal and balance out, right? Things have to transition in order to heal. Sometimes we have to lose things to gain things. I've been saying that a lot lately because a lot of people are losing things in their life, but it's making space. It's making space for the good things in life, right? So even if there are endings this week or transitions that are kind of hard and you're almost like having to defend either your space or your environment or, what you've built, just know that the balance will take place as well. Like even if something has to end, you will receive something else in return for that healthy balance and that healthy healing. So King of Pentacles, the divine masculine energy is definitely around the divine feminine. Hi, Ruger. Oh my goodness, I'm dog sitting. So I have my little friend here, my little Ruger friend. He likes to come hang out with me. So King of Pentacles, he makes an appearance in the Soulmate videos too. Yeah, this connection is still there with the Six of Cups. And I feel like the divine feminine is kind of afraid that this might be fading away because of the transitions that are taking place in her life and needing to get that grounded and balanced and strengthen her foundation, really. So even if you've had to pull back, disengage, like even energetically disengage with your divine masculine, the connection is still there. The connection is still very real. And my hair is like shedding. The connection is still very real. It hasn't gone anywhere, but there needs to be some healing and change within the divine feminine. And I think it has to do with emotional fulfillment, and having to, be honest with herself. We have to be very honest with ourselves. Page of Swords. A lot of pages, a lot of humbling energy happening this week. Being very honest. Am I fulfilled in life? What is going to make me fulfilled? Where do I need to go in order to get this fulfillment? What do I need to do for myself? The Page of Swords is that honesty factor. And having to cut things out of her life that isn't fulfilling. So in order to move forward, to have the faith in movement forward with the Fool, kind of taking that leap of faith, knowing that she can take that leap of faith, going off on a journey, almost doing it in a very childlike way too. Having fun. Maybe don't be so foolish about it, like don't jump into anything, but know that there is a new beginning just around the corner, right? With the Fool card. What is the Fool? For the divine feminine, there we go. Yeah, making that decision. Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. Because the feeling is that something needed to change in order to feel good within this connection. Something needed to change within the divine masculine. The divine feminine, or in the divine masculine, one of the two. But the divine feminine, something had to change in her life and transition so that she could be more fulfilled within this. connection and this relationship. So she could be more fulfilled within whatever journey she's on. And she has to make that active decision this week for herself. To me, this is a very independent thing, that it's like the Divine Feminine has this feeling that she's the one in control of making the decision on whether she can fulfill herself and start fresh. And it's all for the cause of the connection. It's not, I mean, yes, it is for her, and it's for her growth, and it's for her self-worth, and it's for feeling really good. But it's also about feeding the connection and starting fresh, almost like a reset button. So, and it's a reset button for the Divine Feminine emotionally, and it's a reset button for the relationship and the connection with the Divine Masculine. And it's had to happen because a lot of Divine Feminines are like, I can't do this anymore, I'm done. Like months ago, there were a lot of us that were like, I'm just pulling away, I can't do it anymore. And now, through all of these endings and all of these transitions and this evolution process that we've had to go through to really fulfill ourselves and fulfill our own needs and desires, it's almost like now it's time for me to make that decision. Do I re-engage in the connection with my Divine Masculine, or do I go off in a new direction and not re-engage with him, right? So Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups? I think I'm going to call this video Reset, right? Yeah, Queen of Cups. So the Divine Feminine is really fulfilling herself, and things could get very emotional this week. But I also feel like that if you share your story or communicate with people in the Divine Feminine community who are on this soulmate journey, this twin flame journey, this divine partner journey, doesn't matter what the label is. I don't care what you call it. But I feel like staying connected to the community as well as yourself is really going to help fulfill things. And it might get kind of emotional this week because we still have Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn retrograde. That's always such a volatile energy. Mars is in Aquarius, but it's still in retrograde. Such a volatile energy. So, and Uranus going retrograde, and our final eclipse, right? With the new moon in Leo. So be very ultra aware of where your emotions are, but I do feel a need to fulfill yourself this week and get in touch with your tribe and know that even if you have to disengage or you have disengaged with the Divine Masculine, you're never fully disconnected. Obviously, that energy tie is always there. But if you've had to disengage, the connection is still very real. Right? With the Six of Cups. That Six of Cups energy. And it could be that your Divine Masculine is coming back from the past and will be communicating with you. That could be for some, not for everyone. But it could be that you get communication, or your Divine Masculine has gone through this transition as well and this healing, because we do mirror each other a lot. I know that I've been mirroring my Divine Masculine quite a bit lately. And it's like, could we not mirror each other in some things, some aspects of our lives? Like, can we just not? And he also sent me, like his intuition is very heightened. And he actually sent me messages this week for me to like look at different aspects of my life and like the journey and things going on in my life. Like, he's like, I don't know why, but this thought just came to me. And I was like, oh, that's really cute. Like, your intuition is very high right now. And it was funny that he's giving me messages instead of me giving him messages. So very mirroring energy. Very, very, very mirroring. So Page of Wands. And these are messages. These can be messages from your Divine Masculine, or it's from you to your Divine Masculine. Or this is just communication in general with the community, with the people, and knowing that you are engaged to other people, and you are connecting with other people, and you're not on this journey alone. This could also be needing to take a new direction, a new route, maybe going on a new journey. But I do feel like if you are getting messages, whether it's in videos like this, hi Ruger, whether it's in videos like this, or if you have intuitive friends, or if you're getting readings, I feel like there's a message in there somewhere for the Divine Feminine to know and to really, really tap into. Like, make sure that you're tapping into that energy. Okay? Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be learning, no, Ruger, you can't have that cheese. I have like cheese squares over there and he really wanted them. You cannot have that cheese. Sorry. So, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be learning a lot this week about who you are, about the journey. To me, the 3 of Pentacles is like the student teacher card. So you could be teaching a lot of people and giving a lot of messages if you're the intuitive, or you could be receiving a lot. But I do feel like there's this give and take. Like, I really want you to pay attention to the synchronicities, the signs, the messages, the learning, the teaching that you're receiving this week, because I feel like something could be very significant that comes to you about the emotional support and about the journey. So be very honest with yourself on what it is that you need. What is it that you desire and you need this week in order for you to grow and to continue on your journey? And be very honest and know that the connection is still there, even if you've disengaged. And, you know, you don't have to rush into a decision, but I do feel like after getting some kind of message this week that's significant, whether it could even be song lyrics or from a healer or a teacher, something, I feel like there's some message that you will receive from someone or something this week that's going to help you make the decision on, you know, do I continue with the connection or do I move forward on my own? Do I continue pursuing the Divine Masculine or do I move in a different way, right? But there is a decision that you will need to make. The decision may not play out until like further in August. I feel like it's not going to play out until further in August. But I do feel like you're going to need to find that balance or find, you know, start going on a new path, start going on a new journey. Yeah? All right, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Again, the soulmate readings by sign are on my website. And I do it just like the Divine Masculine reading. I look into your soulmate's headspace, heart space, environment, and the energy between the two of you. So it's very cool. So look for your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or you can get the entire playlist if you want to save money. Texas. I'll be in Texas on the 17th of August. So less than 2 weeks. The event link below, in the description box below, you can get the tickets there. If you pre-register for the tickets, it's $10 less. It'll be $10 more at the door the night of. So think about pre-registering. Also, I do have in-person readings for the weekend. I'll be in Boston. I think there's only 5 spots left. Go to my website, fearlessintuition.net, where you can get the soulmate readings and the in-person readings for Boston and other personal readings if you would like to. All right, guys. I love you. Have a really wonderful week, and I'll see you for the Divine Masculine reading, and I'll see you next week for these energies. Bye.